Hello everyone. A couple of years ago I had designed a sequencing valve to fill 6 different grow beds in my aquaponic system. It has been running continuously for 2 years without clogging with solids or needing maintenance. The micro switch used for the indexing positions has finally worn out. I was going to patent the design, but it's too expensive with too little return, so now I'm sharing the design. Also, a good commercial sequencing valve that has a completely different style of indexing is available, which works well. While I have it dismantled, I will replace the latex tubing since it's starting to rot. The indexing mechanism uses a windshield wiper motor running on 5 volts and has a 6-sided cam that a micro switch travels around. Power is applied to the normally closed pole, which will turn on the motor through the common pole. When the cam moves to a high position, the switch opens and turns off the motor. When it's time to move to the next position, power is applied to the normally open pole, turning on the motor again until the switch travels to the next area of the cam. There is also a secondary cam that has one indent at the first position. This is to allow the controller to reset the valve to position 1 in the event of a power failure. Removing the cover exposes the internal workings. There are 6 latex tubes that are located around a cam with a small ramp cut into it. As the cam rotates, the ramp area will push against the slider, which will pinch and hold the tubing closed. As the cam continues, the next position slider will spring open. One nice feature about using a pinch valve is that there are no seals needed. The mechanics never touch the water. The water is fed into the valves through a ring with 6 T connectors. The latex tubing is attached to each of the T's, and a zip tie is attached to ensure it won't slide off the barb fitting. The 6 latex tubes are inserted through the base cover. They are then inserted through the center ring section. The master cam is placed onto the rotating shaft. There is a wing nut connected to the shaft, and the wings are used to anchor the cam to the shaft. Latex tubing is very flexible and pinches closed easily. The sliders that pinch the tubing closed have a peak on it. The anvil on the other side has a valley cut into it. When this area pinches the tubing, it also folds a bit, which creates a tighter seal. The anvil rests on a screw so it can move around a bit, so the slider and anvil will always align when it is being pinched. The final cover is placed over the mechanism and the tubing pulled through. There are 6 bolts that pass through the entire assembly, which hold it together. Here is the entire sequencing valve installed in the greenhouse. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we would appreciate it if you visited our website at bigelowbrook.com for more details about our products. Thanks for watching.